Melissa, do you have anything for us?
Well, hi Amy. Now the 52-page budget report will definitely be the talk of the town these few days. But whether it will people be for or against the announcement. But here at Parliament, I have with me MP Bentong, Dato Sri Liao Tiong Lai, to share a few words about the recent budget announcement. Thank you, Dato Sri, for being with NTV7. So, Dato Sri, overall, what do you think about this budget?
I think it's a good budget, a comprehensive budget to strengthen the country economy and also to further reduce the burden of people high cost of living. As you can see, this budget will ensure the country economy to continue to grow at 5 to 5.5% in 2014. And also there's lots of goodies here to reduce the cost of living of the people. So I expect that this budget will spur the country economy and also especially it can encourage the young people to go into business.
So the Prime Minister did mention that he wants to raise entrepreneurs in the country. So what do you think about that?
I'm happy to see that we are moving towards building this nation to become an entrepreneur nation, where we encourage young people into business and provide them loans, microcredits, as well as encouraging them to have skills and courses for them. It's very encouraging in this area, and we hope that we can actually tap more talent to build the nation.
Okay. All right. Thank you, Dato Sri, for being with NTV7. Thank you. And Amy, also with me here at Parliament is Azmin Ali, YB. Thank you for joining NTV7. Well, my first question to you, YB, is that the GST rate is fixed at 6% and will be effective on 1st of April 2015. So your thoughts, YB?
Well, the position taken by Pakatan Rakyat is quite clear that the GST will hurt the poor. As it is now, the cost of living is already very high, and certainly the GST will increase their hardship, and eventually this proposal will also have a very significant impact on the disposable income for the poor. And by poor, I mean not the hardcore poor, but the ordinary households, especially those who are starting out, the young workers, the newly married couples, and also for those who have many children. And this category already heavily in the debt. If you look at the latest study by FOMCA, almost half of the young workers use up their income, 1/3 of their income, to service their debt. So certainly the argument that GST will encourage savings and also investment lacks merit because, as I mentioned earlier, the rich, it may work on the rich family, but certainly not on the poor because the rich has a greater disposable income to spend, unlike the poor families.
Okay, I also like to ask, last year was considered an election budget. So what do you think about this year's budget?
Well, I agree with you. This is a post-election budget. And in other words, focus is no longer on fishing for votes, but it is more extracting the maximum from the people. And to me, after going through the budget, this is a rich people budget, and certainly it will widen the real inequality in the society and also in the country. But we will continue to debate in this coming session to ensure that the government will take also into consideration about the plight of the poor and also the middle income group.
Thank you so much, YB, for joining NTV7. Thank you. Well, ultimately, the budget 2014 will aim to strengthen the national economy and enable Malaysia to be more resilient and also to achieve reasonable growth in this uncertain economic global uncertainty. Hopefully, the nation will be able to achieve that. Well, that's all I can furnish you right now at Parliament. More stories or more updates in Edisi 7 and also 7 edition later. So for now, it's back to you, Amy.
Thanks for that, Mel. And that was Melissa Ong live from Parliament. Okay.